Sam, before we look ahead to this weekend, quickly reflecting back to that Peterborough game, not a bad performance off the bench and not a bad way to win the game in the end with your goal and Giovanni's goal right at the end.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. We're always looking to get 3 points. I feel like it's just what I can do on and off the pitch. Even if I'm on the bench, I can definitely come on and impact the game. I feel like that's what I've done, and it's great to get 3 points coming off.
Gary said you probably felt a bit hard done by not starting the game. What did he say to you before the game about starting from the bench?
Just said, just be ready. Be ready to come on, be ready to impact it. I was a bit down not starting. As a player, you always want to start and you always want to be on that pitch early. But you have to be able to come on and impress. You've got to take every opportunity you can. So there's no reason why you should stay on the bench. You just create more reasons to keep you on the pitch and keep starting you.
And he's quite keen to use the term finishers rather than substitutes, because he says substitutes you can almost pick and choose when you want to bring on, but finishers are always part of the plan. I think that's a nice little ethos to instill to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously you're there to finish off the game, so you're there to put it out, and that's what we did. With all the opportunities we were getting, I felt like that's what we needed to go win the game. When you've got strong finishers coming on to help and impact the game more, make more of a nuisance to the opposition, it's a better feeling.
I think you enjoyed yourself at the end. I think one of our camera guys, Ollie, strapped a GoPro to your head, didn't he, at the end, and you're celebrating in front of the big bang.
Yeah, the camera was funny. My nose is kind of sticking out, so it's not that long, but it's definitely a weird one. I was confused to see it, but I don't mind doing it for the fans, because it's definitely an joyous occasion.
Obviously, looking ahead to this weekend, Ipswich second in the league, they're flying. There's that added incentive of the game being on TV. For you, is it all about just shutting off the cameras and treating it like a normal game?
It's just another game, but we have to realise that we're at home, so we have to bring the atmosphere. We have to bring our game and our way we play. We've got to make it sure they know that they're our turf, not the other way around, and allow them to impose their game on us. We have to impose our game on them, and that's what we got to do. We got to tune all that extra noise out, but I believe the bring back will make most noise as usual, so that's just a normal SJP moment and atmosphere there, so we're kind of used to it, so we just go there and look to get all 3 points.
Ipswich are rightly one of the favourites for this league, but we've played Plymouth, we've played Derby, we've recently beaten Peterborough. There's no reason at all why we need to fear teams like Ipswich.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I think teams know now not to underestimate us, know now that we're definitely a threat, not just from myself but from other boys attacking and scoring as well. Jev and Jay definitely scoring goals and assisting each other. It's not just through me, it's through all of us, and it's even different parts of the department in the team, which is definitely helpful. So they can't switch off because we keep scoring. So they have to do something quite special, be really well on their day to kind of beat us.
I know you've mentioned about sort of zoning out from the fact that TV cameras are there, but this is our third game on Sky this season. You scored in the other two, so
yeah,
fancy a hat trick.
Yeah, I don't mind the Sky game. It's 2 for 2. Hopefully I can make it 3 for 3. But the main thing is just getting 3 points.
MJ mentioned in his programme notes this week about a lot of the boys like to get new haircuts when the Sky games come around. Is that something you'll be doing this week or have done?
To be fair, I don't think I've really had that much of a haircut during the Sky game. I think Forest Green I didn't have a haircut at the time. Plymouth I think I might have had a little one, but I'm not really fussed about haircuts. I'm more fussed about how I perform on the pitch and how I impact the game, because no one's going to care how your haircut or what it looks like. They care about if you score and you win the game.
Obviously it's been a month or so of transition with Matley and Gary coming in. What's your early impressions of working with Gary and how you think you can get the best out of you?
It's still quite early. You're still getting to know everybody. Still getting to know the players. It's not been a transition period where he can come in, he can kind of train us and coach us through pre-season or anything. He has to kind of adapt to each game as it comes. So he's definitely probably mentally straining for himself. So it's just about being there and trying to be the best I can be to make his decisions and his choices easier for him.
And finally, Scott was telling me about your new tattoo. I think it's a tribute to Grecian the lion, is it? I'm sure you'll flash up a picture at some point in this. But talk to us about that.
It's just a tattoo. It's something that me and my grandma loved to look at when we were younger. So she likes a lion, and I like lions. As a younger, I'm happy to be at the Grecian club, so it kind of fit in well.